Good morning to everyone. In the last lecture, we had discussed on the exercise number 2.2, which are the problems of real life. Some problems we have studied on the rational number and the different number systems, eh, and the problems on ages. Then we had discussed about the problems on coins and denomination notes. Now, let me move further, which we had studied somehow. The next topic is the solution of an equation containing the variable in both sides. Like if we take an equation that 5x plus 3 equals to 2x minus 9. Clear? Here variable is x and it is available on both sides. See, here is x as well as here is also x. Then how can we solve this? How can we solve an equation having both side variables? Then we know that the variable is also included in either whole number or rational number also or integer also. So here x is a number. We don't know what is that, but we should consider it as a number. Then to simplify this equation, what we get? How can we simplify this? First of all, we do additive inverse to make this one side variable alone. So I have to subtract 3 on both sides, that is additive inverse of 3. So here is plus 3 minus 3, here is 2x minus 9 minus 3. We are doing this process to make x alone in one side. Now what is in this side? Here is 5x alone, 3 minus 3 became 0, and here 2x minus 9 minus 3 gives minus 12. Now here is 2x, here is 5x. As we know, we have to take the variable in either side of equals to, not in both sides. Clear? So let me make it by subtracting 2x in both sides. Clear or not? We have to subtract 2x because x is also a number. We don't know what is that, but it is a number. So we can take its additive inverse on both sides as we done for a number 3. So 5x equals to 2x minus 12. Let me take here minus 2x in both sides. Here is also minus 2x. Why we are taking this? Because this is also a number. Clear? So 2x minus 2x results 0, and here remaining is only minus 12. And in this side 5x minus 2x gives 3x, and x equals to minus 12. Let me do multiplicative inverse to make x alone. That means we are dividing 3 on both sides. Here is x remains alone, and here is 4 3s are 12. So the answer of x, unknown variable, is minus 4. Got it? So the main thing in this topic is this. We can subtract 2x on both sides, which contains the variable also, because a variable is also a number. here is an integer. It may sometimes a whole number as well, and it may also a rational number. Clear? So let me start to solve some illustrations by using this concept. So first illustration is solve 2x minus 3 equals to x plus 2. It is quite simple. Do it by yourself in the similar manner. Let me move on next example, example number 13. Here solve 5x plus 7 by 2 equals to 3 by 2x minus 14. Student, you have to remember that here in between these two numbers is the sign of minus, but here is the typing mistake. So do here is equals to. Clear? Because in the solution there is an equals to sign of instead of minus. Clear? So here is sign equals to. Now how can we simplify this thing? First of all, let me take the let me remove these 2 in the denominator. So let me multiply 2 in both sides. So by multiply by 2 in both sides, what we get? 5x plus 7 by 2 equals to, multiply in this side also, 3 by 2x minus 14. So we are multiplying by 2 in both sides, will not change the result because we are doing a mathematical process in both sides. Let me multiply here, 5 2s are 10x, and here is 2 and 2 will be cancelled, hence 7 remaining. Let me multiply 2 at here, then 2 multiplied by 3 by 2x gives 2 and 2 will be cancelled, remaining thing is 3x. Let me multiply here 2 with 14, 2 14s are 28. Here we are doing the distribution of multiplication over subtraction. We had studied this rule for rational number in chapter 1. Clear? We had studied this rule. We can multiply these with 2 terms. This is called distribution of multiplication over this subtraction. Clear? Now this equation became simple instead of this one. This equation is quite looking hard, but this is now simple. So let me subtract 7 on both sides. Here plus 7 minus 7 became 0, and here is 3x minus 28 minus 7 because we are subtracting 7 on both sides. Now how can we remove these 3x? Because x is a variable and it is available on both sides of equals to. Then x is also a number, so we can subtract 3x on both sides. Here is 10x minus 3x. This is the additive inverse because here is plus 3x. To remove this plus 3x, we have to add minus 3x. We have to add it, not the subtraction. Clear? We are taking additive inverse of that. Clear? So here 3x minus 20x minus 7 is as it is, and we are taking minus 3x on both sides. Now here is 10x minus 3x gives 7x, and what is here? Plus 3x minus 3x became 0. Now the variable is removed on one side of the equals to sign. Clear? So what is remaining now? Minus 28 minus 7 gives minus 35. Clear? Now let we divide by 7 on both sides. Here is division by 7. Here is 7 by 7. We are taking the division by 7 on both sides. So we can cancel here. Means 7 ones are 7. Here is 7 5s are 35. So what is the answer? X equals to minus 5. We got this answer. X is minus 5. Clear? So by using this rule, taking the subtraction of 3x, we can simplify it very well. So we can use this additive inverse rule for a variable also. Clear? But the condition is that that variable should be a number, either may whole number or integer, or it may rational number also. Clear? Now exercise number 2.3. There are 10 problems in the exercise 2.3. Let us solve first problem. 3x equals to 2x plus 18. It is so simple. 3x equals to 2x plus 18. How can we remove this 2x? By taking subtraction of 2x on both sides. Here is 2x plus 18 minus 2x plus 2x minus 2x results 0. And here is 3x minus 2x gives x alone in one side. So what we get? 3x minus 2x is x, and the answer is 18. What is second problem? 5t minus 3 equals to 3t minus 5. So can you solve this with the same manner? Here we have to take subtraction of 3t on both sides. Here we should remember one thing, that to make x positive we have to subtract a smaller number, or we have to try to subtract the smaller number. Here 3x and 2x. We can remove 3x also. By subtracting 3x on both sides, we can remove this 3x also. There is no change in the answer. Clear? But here we get in either side that plus 2x minus 3x gives minus x. And the result is here, by simplifying that, we get minus 18. So again, by equating these two, we can simplify that x equals to plus 18. Clear? Because minus x and minus 18, that indicates that both are negative number. So what is the value of only x? What is the meaning of only x? That is only 18, not the negative 18. Because if we take x equals to minus 18, then here minus 18 gives plus 18. Like this way, if we say x equals to minus 18, then what happen here? minus of minus 18, then this became plus 18, but this is wrong. Clear? Here the answer is plus minus 18, but we get plus 18. So we cannot verify that. Clear? So we can remove the variable in any side, but we get the answer first negative, and by simplifying that we get the exact answer as in actual. There is no change in the answer, but it is quite difficult to get perfectly. Now question number 4, it is also simple to solve. 4z plus 3 equals to 6 plus 2z. By subtracting 2z on both sides, we get 2z plus 3 equals to 6. And by subtracting 3 on both sides, we get 2z equals to 3. And hence, z equals to 3 by 2 is the answer. You can solve some problems in this way also. Sometimes if you do more and more practice, then you can solve some equation in simple way, directly, without writing anything. You can solve that very easily. The next is 5. Let me solve the 5th problem. It is so similar, but let you 2x minus 1 equals to 14 minus x. Here 2x minus 1 equals to 14 minus x. So how can we simplify the same? This is the problem which is we discussed from few minutes. Here we have to remove this x because x is a variable in both sides. So let we subtract, but not subtract, let we add x, because we have to remove this x because this is smaller than 2x. So how can we remove this? We have to take the additive inverse of the given x. That will remove the x. That means the result is 0. So we have to add here x in both sides. So 2x minus 1 plus x equals to 14 minus x plus x. What is this addition? 0. That means in one side x is now removed. 2x plus x gives 3x minus 1. Now add 1 in both sides to remove this 1. 3x equals to 14 plus 1. Here 1 minus 1 gives 0. So here x equals to 15. Now let me divide by 3 on both sides. We can cancel here 3 and we get x equals to 3 5s are 15. So answer is x equals to 5. Now let me simplify the same number, the same equation by removing this 2x. What we have to do? We have to subtract 2x on both sides because the additive inverse of 2x is minus 2x, because here the number is positive. So the number additive inverse of these is minus 2x. So here we are subtracting 2x on both sides to make the equals to sign actually. Clear? So here 14 minus x minus 2x. We are subtracting 2x on both sides. See here. Clear? Here we are adding x on both sides to remove this x. Here we are subtracting 2x to remove these 2x. Plus 2x minus 2x gives 0. So here is remaining minus 1, and here is 14 minus x minus 2x gives minus 3x. Clear? Now, how can you make x alone? Here we have to subtract 14 on both sides to remove this x, because additive inverse of 14 is minus 14. So minus 1 minus 14, that is minus 15. And here is plus 14 minus 14 gives 0. So here is remaining minus 3x. Now to make x alone, we have to divide both by minus 3. So let me divide here by minus 3, and here we divide by minus 3. So what we get here? Minus 3 will be cancelled. Here is 3 5s are 15. And here minus sign indicates it is multiple of minus 1. Here we can consider that the answer is what? Minus 5 by minus 1. We can cancel the minus sign. You are cancelling it. But here we have to write like this way to understand very well that minus 1 multiplied by 5 and minus 1 multiplied by 1. These results minus 5 and these results minus 1. Understood? So now you can cancel minus 1 minus 1. What is remaining? 5. So answer is 5 equals to x. So the answer is very similar. Both is same. See, x equals to 5. So you can do any process, either this or this, but the answer is same. Clear? Now let me move on next problem. Question number 6. 8x plus 4 equals to 3 times x minus 1 plus 7. Let me simplify this. Clear? This is the question. How can we solve this problem? So first of all, remove this bracket. It means simplify this term. So what is the simplification? Take the 8x plus 4 as it is here. The distribution of multiplication over subtraction. That means 3x minus 3 ones are 3. Clear? And then plus 7. Now it is so simple to solve. Subtract 3x on both sides. Here is plus 3x minus 3x gives 0. Let me solve it directly. Plus 3x and minus 3x became 0. And here is minus 3 plus 7 gives 4. Clear? I have done this plus 3 and minus 3. Let I take plus 3x minus 3x. Here is 3x and we are subtracting 3x on both sides to remove this 3x. Now this is 0 and here is 8x minus 3x. That is 5x plus 4 equals to 4. Let me subtract 4 on both sides, what we get here? 5x plus 4 minus 4 equals to 4 minus 4. Here 4 minus 4 gives 0, and here is 4 minus 4 is 0. So we get only 5x. So let me divide by 5 on both sides to make x alone. Here 5 will be cancelled, and x equals to 0 by 5 is 5. 1. Answer is 0. 0 divided by any value gives result 0. But what is the answer of 5 upon 0? This is undefined. We cannot solve this problem. Clear? So this is excluded from rational number. Clear? So this type of problem cannot solve. So here the value of x is 0. Sometimes it may 0. 0 is also a rational number. This 0 indicates that in the denominator is 1. We can write here 0 by 1 also. Clear? So the solution of problem 6 is here. Now problem number 7. X equals to 4 by 5x plus 10. So you can solve it by expanding the bracket. Firstly, you have to multiply 4 by 5 with x, and then 4 by 5 with 10, and then do the additive inverse of that. It is similar to this. Then do it by yourself at home. Then problem number 8. Let me solve the 8th problem. 2x upon 3 plus 1 equals to 7x upon 15 plus 3. Clear? Now, how can we solve this? First of all, so we have to remove the denominator first. That means the simplification of whole and integer number is quite simple than rational number. So what we have to do? Here we have to multiply by 15 on both sides to remove this denominator. Clear? So you have to multiply by 15 on both sides. We can simplify this rational number 2 by 3 and 7 by 15. We can simplify that rational number in integer. So let me multiply by 15 on both sides. Why we are multiplying with greater number? Because if I multiply by 3 on both sides, then here the simplification is 3 5s are 15. But the 5 is remaining also in the denominator. Then we have to again, to remove that 5, we have to again multiply by 5 on both sides. So that is, the process is same, but we have to do it twice. So here, to simplify the rational number, we have to multiply the greatest on both sides. Now let me open this bracket. That means 15 multiplied by 2 by 15. 15 multiplied by 2x by 3 plus, here is multiplying with 15 with 1 also, that is 15. Again multiply this 15 with the first one, 15 into 7x by 15 plus 15 3s are 45. Now simplify this, 3 5s are 15, and here is 15, 15 cancelled out. What is 5 to the 5 to the 10x plus 15 equals to, here is remaining 7x plus 45. Got it? Now see, this equation became simple. You can look it a linear equation. Clear? Now to remove this variable, in one side we have to subtract by 7x on both sides. Subtract, it means additive inverse of the smaller number. Smaller number is 7x instead of 10x. So 10x plus 15. Let us take minus 7x on both sides equals to 7x plus 15 minus 7x. Here is 10 minus 7x means 3x plus 15 equals to, this remaining is 15. Again we get the similar problem like 5x plus 4 equals to 4, 3x plus 15 equals to 15. So simply guess the value of x. For what value of x the right hand side and left hand side became equal? 0. When I put here 0 instead of x, then this number became 0 and we get 15 equals to 15. Instead of 0, if we take any number, then this multiplication is non-zero and hence 15 plus something is greater than 15. So here we can guess that the value of x is already 0. Clear? So this is a simple and best way to solve any equation. So let me subtract 15 on both sides, we get plus 15 minus 15 equals to 15 minus 15 to remove this, and here we get 3x equals to 0 and x equals to 0, because by dividing by 3 on both sides we get answer 0. So answer is 0. Clear? Now problem number 9 is similar to this 8th, as well as problem number 10 is also similar to 10, but in 10th problem we have to take the LCM instead of, or we can multiply the same on both sides. So let me do it very fast. 10th problem, 3m equals to 5m minus 8 by 5. How can I remove this 5 in denominator? By multiplying 5 on both sides. So let me multiply here 5 by 3m equals to 5 multiplied by 5m minus 8 by 5. What is this multiplication? 15m equals to 5 5s are 25m minus, now 5 and 5 will be cancelled, remaining is 8. Then here the greater number is 25, smaller number is 15. So let me subtract 15 on both sides to make it simple. First of all, let me add 8 in both sides to remove this, because we have to make this system alone. So let me add 8, that is additive inverse of minus 8. 25m minus 8 plus 8. We are adding 8 on both sides. Here is 15m plus 8 equals to 25m. Let me subtract 15m on both sides. We get 25m minus 15m. Here plus 15m minus 15m became 0, and then 25 minus 15 is 10m equals to 8. Let me divide by 10 on both sides. Here is m and here is 4 2s are 8 and 5 2s are 10. So what is the m? 4 by 5 equals to m. So 4 by 5 equals to m. That means we can write here m equals to 4 by 5. Clear? Because it is equal, that means we can interchange these two positions. Clear? So m equals to 4 by 5 is the answer of this problem. So in the exercise number 2.3 we had discussed about the solution of a variable in both side of equals to sign. When the variable is available on both side, then we can subtract this variable on both side, because the variable is also a number. So x is a number, 0 or 4 by 5 or anything. So we can solve it by taking additive inverse of that. Here, to solve this, to remove this variable in either side of equals to, then we can take the additive inverse of that unknown variable also. Clear? And then simplify it in the regular manner. You get the answer or the solution of this equation. Clear? So we have discussed this. Now the new topic, some more applications on this, we'll study in next lecture. Thank you.